And so Abram just did the natural thing. And honestly, that's where the problem is. Doing just the natural thing that we think about. See, I have a tendency to do this, and I would dare say that some of you have the tendency to do this same thing, that we can make our best laid plans. We can look at a situation and go, the best options for me here is to do X, Y, and Z. Or I can trust my instincts because I think I'm a pretty smart dude and I make pretty good decisions from time to time. And so I'm just going to trust my instincts. And when I trust my instincts, then I know I'm probably going to make a good decision. Or I'll just make a quick decision. You need a decision? Boom, boom, boom. I'll make you a quick decision. And I'll go on and I'll just move on to the next thing. I'm a smart guy. You may say I'm a smart girl. God gave me a brain and I'll just think with my own brain and I'll just make a decision based off these things. And what did Abram forget to do? There's no mention in the text that Abram sought out God for what he should do in this particular circumstance. There's just nothing that said, hey, let me stop and see what God would have me do. I mean, the famine had created the fear of starvation, and that's a natural fear and a logical conclusion that you would go, hey, we've got to go search out food if there's a famine in the land. And Abram just moved to go, hey, that's a fear, and so let's do something that's opposite of that. But the issue is he didn't seek God, or the text doesn't tell us that he sought God in any of these. And so Abram going to Egypt wasn't so much some intentional sin on his part. It's just a natural, it seems like Abram's reaction was a natural reflex to just turn to our own devices. And so Abram didn't deny God. He just simply forgot it. He forgot how great God is. I mean, now we can all look at this and we can shake our heads and we can go, you know, we would never do this. And then in the famous words of Nacho Libre, we'd go, no, 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 no way, Jose. Would that be me? That is not the way that we would do things. But we all live like this. I mean, trials come and we automatically go into survival mode and we scheme and we try to predict the outcome and we kind of run through all the what ifs that might occur. And if this happens, then I'll do that. And if he bobs, then I'll weave. And so we kind of do that in every situation that comes out. And then if we remember, we go, oh God, and if you will just bless my plans as I'm going along, that'd be really great. Okay, good, thanks. Appreciate that. But Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 tells us this: trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths, or he will make your pathway straight. And that doesn't say that he'll just bless what it is that we're trying to do. It says in all your ways acknowledge him. Say, hey God, what is it you would have me do? And it says then he will direct our path. But we have a tendency to do it like we just said. Hey, bless what I've decided to do because this is the path that I'm going on. See the difference? It's kind of the way that Abram did things. And honestly, it doesn't just go for trials, but the regular everyday activities of life. We should all our ways acknowledge him. In our jobs, we should not just go it our own way, but acknowledge God in our job. God, what would you have me do? How would you have me handle this situation with my boss or with a coworker or with people that work for me? God, how would you have me handle this situation in my family where there's conflict or difficulty within my own family unit or with my in-laws or with my outlaws or with my cousins or with my uncles or aunts or whatever those kind of things are in our home or in our friendships? God, what is it that you would have me do? I want to acknowledge you in this, but typically we just operate like Abram and we simply forget God and go it our own way.